So yo, we back with another video, man, on B2K18, y'all. B2K18 episode 6. Before we go right to y'all, let me do something. Me and Drew Pitts go wear a headband sometimes, and I wear arm sleeve sometimes. So. Oh my bad, I did not mean to go to the shoes. Alright, so we going against the Utah Jazz. It's Leo. It's a little boy, you know what I'm saying, boy. Now we playing against the Jazz on their home court. Going against Ricky Rubio. He's about to be taking two shots.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey, Ernie Johnson here, and I'm joined by Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Utah Jazz. And for Utah, coming into this matchup with no shortage of confidence, they won all 4 games against this team last season. And tonight we have 2 up-and-coming teams.
And the performance of the Star-Spangled Banner by Linda Lynn. We are happy to have you with us tonight.
5-game win streak. About to go to 6-game win streak.
This is Kevin Harlan.
Playing against the Jazz on their home court.
Now let's get a quick pregame update from David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Quinn Snyder.
Well, guys, he told me that.
Thank you, David. And still, Chris, a lot of games left. Talk about the marathon of an 82-game season. Boy, it seems like a lot.
Man, you have to control your emotions. You have to control your energy. It is grueling. There's so many ups and downs.
Come on, Lopez, win the two. You know what I'm saying?
Momentum changes for you and for others that you have to
keep
a constant focus. And so 82 games, you know, college is about 30 games. And so if you're a rookie, you're playing about 3 seasons. And even if you're a veteran, you're going to get tired right before All-Star break. So how do you manage your body? How do you recuperate?
Rudy just blocked. Yo, I just got blocked by Gobert, bro. I'm not liking that.
Becoming a great player.
Real balancing act for sure.
It is a balancing act. It's how do you figure out balancing your mind, balancing your focus, and then balancing your body, staying off your legs.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So Lakers 5 right now. They've got Brook Lopez. Red Hat is out there with LeBron James. And it's Kuzma in at the 4.
Oh, see that?
The left hand, boy.
And that one is hammered home.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. And the highlight reel replay brought
when I'm done with 2K,
another unleashed.
When I'm done with 2K19, I'm going back to 2K17. So.
As well. Jerebko kicks to Mitchell.
Mitchell, no.
No good on the triple. Lakers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Lets the 3 fly. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
The game is just getting going, and he's already 3 for 4. That's definitely a good sign.
And Rubio kicks to Gobert. Gobert, the screen. Feeds it to Mitchell. Back to Ingles. 3-pointer.
No.
Just 4 to shoot. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game.
Look at the Ricky
with a nice jam.
Look at the Ricky Rubio
there as he increases the lead.
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Oh, that was sweet, and that's what makes him so dangerous. Not only can he set up others, but he can also be a big-time finisher.
And Rubio
I might get another triple-double. Like in that last game.
James. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And Ricky Rubio, you don't know mostly for his ability to pass it and create opportunities for teammates, but
Ricky.
He's an underrated defender at that point guard spot. Maybe he doesn't get the credit he deserves defensively.
The circus layup.
11 points in the game.
But that lead's only going to keep growing if he keeps shooting like he has so far.
The circus layup. Too good, bro.
Down low. The shot's good from Jerebko.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Well, that opening right there, that's just because the defense failed to rotate.
He's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Looking to go bird.
Rubio with it. Coming off a solid outing against Phoenix. Stolen. He's all alone.
And a terrific
self-alley, boy.
First half.
The self-alley.
Love their rhythm and the flow with which they're playing.
Well, it's the shot selection. That's been a positive for them thus far and a negative for their opponent.
That's to Jerebko. Here's the screen. Gobert. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Brook Lopez.
And you look back early in his career, Rudy Gobert, he kind of clogged things up just as much at the offensive end as he did defensively. And I tell you what, though, he's made significant strides, becoming much less of a liability on offense.
And Gobert last season with career highs in field goal percentage and free throw percentage.
And he averaged double figures for the first time in his career. If you ask me, he'll be a walking double-double in this league for a long time.
And Rubio kicks to Gobert. The dish to Ingles. Gobert with a screen for Ingles. Clock at 4. 18 feet out. Again, the Lakers.
Something lit a fire under him this quarter. Their lead's safe as long as he's on the floor.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz. Lakers setting a record last season for the most losses by 35 points or more in NBA history.
Yeah, fair to say that's not the kind of history you want to set. But Coach Luke Walton is accustomed to being on the winning side of those kind of beatdowns in Golden State. The team made a lot of moves in the offseason to try and avoid.
Nasty. Aggressive coming out of the gate here, guys. Wow.
Yeah, you got to love it. Everything's working. Offense, defense, already a big lead.
Now Rubio. 5 points in the game. Kicks to Mitchell.
No.
Another miss by Utah.
He finds a major hole in the D beyond the arc. They still can't cash in on it.
Here's Red Hot. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
And here's Rubio. At the top of the key, Gobert. He feeds it to Mitchell. Rubio. Gobert, the screen. Just 5 to shoot.
Oh, yeah. Good defense.
Pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Oh.
Yeah, pounding it inside once again. They have taken over this game physically.
Right off the opening tip, they've been relentless. And this style of play can be hard to come back against.
Rubio, the pass to Gobert. Ingles dishes to Mitchell. Gobert, the screen to end the run. And it's Mitchell.
Wow.
Did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screenplay. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Oh, yeah, incredible teamwork there. A play you perfect only by practicing it until you're blue in the face.
Jazz trail by 18. And Rubio kicks to Jerebko. Now the pass to Ingles.
Joe Ingles.
To the inside.
Big.
And Utah again with the buckets.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Baseline jumper. Count the basket. He's got 25.
He is dominating this quarter. He sees a soft spot in the D, and he's attacking it.
Up top, Gobert. The feed to Mitchell. Takes the 13-footer, and the rebound goes to Lopez. Lakers working the ball around now. No coverage that time. 7 points for Red Hot.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Look at that. Oh.
And Rubio kicks to Gobert. Passes it to Ingles. Here's Mitchell. Another key contributor to that nice win against Phoenix. Can't cash in from close range.
Well, he's having a tough go at it so far this quarter. Not much dropping for him.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And from the opening tip, they just crushed it. Yeah, you see it now.
He so did at 7:46.
Particularly on offense, where they've been
quarter,
completely in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Here's what Utah's
doing. Oh, I got his ankles. I got his ankles. I got him. I got his ankles.
Thabo Sefolosha has checked in for Joe Ingles, and it's Burks in for Mitchell.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
Gobert is out there with Sefolosha.
Well, he can run back too.
Crowder, and it's Joe Ingles, and it's Mitchell in at the 1. That's the group right now for Utah. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Jazz trail by 21. Now, here's Ingles. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Suns in Phoenix.
Kevin, and he was nasty on defense as well with 4 big steals on the night.
Yo.
Mitchell and Utah on 3. And
of course.
The Lakers' 6th head coach
I'm coming right back.
Counting
I'm coming right back.
I think they're going to be patient with him, though, as he rebuilds.
I hope so. I mean, the fact that he's a familiar face, a SoCal native, and a former Laker helps by patience from the fans. Also, his deal is guaranteed through 2020. They need to give him a chance.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Pass to Sefolosha. He kicks it to Crowder. Here's Mitchell.
Yeah.
Doesn't go for him. And the
That's a great defense.
This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And once they established that flow offensively, really never got any resistance from the D.
And I feel like the defense was one step behind all night. I mean, they never made the adjustments to string together a few stops.
Ingles with the ball. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Here's Mitchell. And Gobert kicks to Ingles. Gobert the screen. It's deflected.
And Caldwell Pope just has unreal timing on defense. If you put up something soft, he's going to send it
with
back.
The windmill.
And that's rocking the rim. Give him the 2 points and tack on some for style.
Oh, he deserves them. He deserves all the points he can get there. Sensational.
With the windmill flush. With the windmill.
Here's Mitchell. 8 points for him. Dishes it to Crowder. Looking to end the run. Bangs home the trifecta. Mitchell's got 11.
Yo, what? How is he making these threes, bro? I already know a bit. Oh, here comes the double team. Here comes the double team, bro.
The fader. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. He has 40.
And that's how you answer back.
Trading bombs the last 2 possessions. They're going after him.
Well, I should have stayed on 2K17.
He dishes it to Gobert.
I should never play 2. I should never started
Feeds it to Crowder.
A 2K18 video, but it's alright. It's all good. Cause when I get done with 2K19, I'm gonna go back to 2K17. So
well, you see a lot of hard-nosed players coming out of Marquette. You know, Jay Crowder certainly falls in that category. 6'6", 235. I mean, he's just a brick wall. Not a guy you want to tangle with.
Jerebko's checked in for Thabo Sefolosha. And the Lakers also making a change. Red Hotties checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
Yo, watch out.
Got it. Good job in the low post. And Crowder said he wasn't always in such great shape, Chris. He was actually overweight, he says, in high school.
He has a great father who was a pro player, and his father helped him train. I mean, he lost all that bad weight and kept that good muscle.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Tough.
Fires the three, gets the three-pointer to fall.
An amazing performance he's putting on from three-point range here in the second quarter.
Moment here now for an injury report. Now we'll send it over to David Aldridge for an update on Derek Favors. David?
After taking a look, he informed me that it doesn't look too bad. A really discouraging development for this team at such an early point in the season. We'll see how they respond, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks for checking in and letting us know how he's doing.
And let's just hope that he doesn't have any setbacks during his recovery.
Fingers crossed, and hopefully it's nothing but...
Boy, look at the go bird.
David
I'm too good.
On him.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Utah has gotten out from three-point land in the second quarter, going 4 of 5 from downtown. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Oh, well, that's because it was terrific anticipation. Also, the quick hands, a lethal combination.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Well, Chris, the NBA game is a game of superstition. And even if you aren't superstitious, you still get into the habit of a routine. So what was your pregame routine that you had during your career? Something that was there every night with you before a game?
Well, about superstitions, Kev, I have one superstition, and it might sound weird, but it was to not have a superstition. So I'm a guy that can get caught up in routine and things like that. So if I played a great game and I had something to eat, I wouldn't eat the same thing on purpose because I didn't want the superstition to control me. I wanted if for some reason I couldn't have the food, if for some reason I got to the game late, I never wanted that to be in my head. And so my thing was, since early in high school, I tried not to have a superstition. But in saying that, you do have a routine. And my routine as I got older was, before I get to the arena, I'd read the notes of the game and all that good stuff, and I'd just sit in the hot tub with my headphones on. I figured that was the best way to get warm at an older age, and that's really the only thing I can remember relying on before a game, and that was in my
so good.
Big story. The Jazz making a switch here. Brooks is checked in. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Los Angeles on top, running away with this one. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Joined here with Quinn Snyder. Coach, your team has faced a lot of firepower from outside. How do you keep them from getting those three-pointers off?
Well, one, they're making them. Hopefully we can get them where they're not open and they're contested and see if they're making that many of them then. But they're getting them a variety of ways. We just got to be better.
Play outside-in defense, right? Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome, everybody. So far, a pretty one-sided first half. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. It's the Lakers out on top at halftime. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, what do you think?
Well, it comes down to confidence. From the opening tip, these guys had that swag. They had the attitude that you can't beat us, we can only beat ourselves.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Utah?
Well, there are a few areas they need to improve on, but perimeter defense is priority numero uno. They got to be quicker to close out on the three-point shooters. You got to prevent the open looks. They weren't fighting through screens. They're just not doing enough, Ernie, especially outside.
That's it for halftime, as the second half is just about to get underway.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. Utah's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Taking a look at Los Angeles. They've got red hot. LeBron James is out there with Brook Lopez, and it's Kuzma in at the 4.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
And Rubio kicks to Jerebko. Pass to Mitchell. Nice ball movement by Utah. And it's sent back by Lopez. Launches it. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Ingles with the screen for Rubio. The dish now to Mitchell. And Rubio kicks to Gobert. From deep, Ingles. Hands it from downtown.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
And I love it, Greg. Both sides inflicting damage from the perimeter. We'll see how the defense is adjusting.
Got that one up quick.
Yet another easy make. They're really cooking now after making their 3rd straight shot to begin this half.
Now, here's Rubio. Defense right on him.
Oh, he got me.
Gobert, the screen.
He got me. He got my ankles.
Now, Rubio. He's got 9. Clock at 4. And it's sent back by Lopez. And he recovers it. A chance here to take a moment and compare the front court and back court scoring on the night for the Lakers.
And it's really been a big night for that backcourt. They've given their guards as much freedom as they want, and over again, those guys have come through. And guys, it was just announced last season that the Jazz had transferred the team's ownership to a legacy trust intended to keep the team in Utah for generations to come. Apparently, the move is a first of its kind in major North American pro sports.
There's a screen. Kicks it to Mitchell. Ball stolen.
And that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last 2 possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
And again, Los Angeles with the triple. Greg, you look at the Jazz, that legacy trust means that all profits are reinvested right back into the team.
I mean, a tremendous move, recognizing that the team belongs to
the left hand, boy.
The people of Salt Lake City.
With the left hand slam. With the left hand slam, boy. With the left hand.
To pull away, really effective play calling halfway through this one.
Well, they figured out what's working. That's what they're going to keep happening.
And here's Rubio. He's got 9. He feeds it to Mitchell. At the top of the key, Gobert. 5 on the clock. Will it go? That one a little long.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and
converting the 3-point play. Get in the 3 points the old-fashioned way.
Comes in for Jerebko. Thabo Sefolosha subbed in for Joe Ingles. Rubio the pass to Gobert. Outside Crowder. Back to Gobert. The pass to Rubio. It's blocked.
The cheese out with her, boy. The cheese out with her. I'm too good, boy. Don't play with my defense. I got good defense.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. There's the 3. Mitchell's shot is good. Mitchell's got
that is not my man, bro.
He's one of the guys having a solid game for them, but as a whole, they've been lacking.
He got 26 points. He got 26 points. He's shooting a hot 71% for 3-point, and he missed 7 shots.
And he makes a
dunking the rookie.
Dunking it hard with
dunking the rookie Rubio.
Such a strong finisher for a floor general.
He was up high, and he came down hard. Exquisitely done.
Get out the way. Move, and that pumps up his teammates as well. That's a statement play all the way around.
Gobert dishes to Rubio. In the corner, Sefolosha with it. Offline with his three. LA's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 16 points for Red Hot.
And how about the consistency from range tonight? Really impressive.
That's because he's finding his spots. No hesitation. You can sense his confidence.
Mitchell kicks to Sefolosha. Clock at 6. Ball's knocked loose. Fast break. The Lakers. And jamming that one home.
I tell you what,
Looking
whether
at Crowder.
it was Steve Nash, whether it was my boy Jay Will or Mike Bibby, when you're open, LeBron James finds you in no time. Terrific recognition. You love playing with guys like that.
Looking on Crowder,
Rubio
boy.
kicks to Gobert. They set the screen. Crowder, the pass to Gobert. Back to Crowder. Rubio in the corner. Another miss by Utah. Los Angeles has gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. Wasted no time on that one. Red Hot's got 18 points in the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Utah's gotten the 3-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. Gobert with it. He's picked up by Lopez. And here we go. Lakers running again.
And of all the facets of his game, LeBron's passing, probably my favorite.
It's been several possessions since they've converted.
And they've got to find a way to change that.
Well, LeBron James can do everything on a basketball court. It's his passion that's always stood out to me. His vision at his size, historically great. The floater's a tough shot, even when you're that close to the bucket.
And he dunks it down.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Boy, looking on Crowder, boy. Too good.
Now, here's Rubio. 11 points in the game. Gobert, the screen. Here's Mitchell. His 3-pointers off the mark. Passes it to Kuzma. Shoots over Crowder. And again, it's the Lakers.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Utah has gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Rubio dishes to Crowder. Sefolosha kicks to Crowder. Back to Sefolosha. To the wing on the left. 5 to shoot. Gobert, the screen.
You.
And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. James with the ball. And the shot goes in.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
A different look for Utah.
The Burden, the 3-point play, getting the 3 points the old-fashioned way, boy.
And it's Burks in for Ricky Rubio. Chris, you've been on both sides of the coin for this. When it comes to a veteran presence in the locker room, just how important is that? Both, you know, when you were a young player getting it, and maybe as an older player when you were preaching.
When I was a rookie, Kevin, I needed a veteran just as much as I needed an assistant coach. They were that important to me. When you think about it, that's how you learn your routine.
6 of 5 in the fourth quarter,
how many hours to eat before a game, how to recoup after a game, how to say no to your friends and family for playoff tickets because, you know, you're at home and you got to buy 75 tickets. You know, just kind of how to navigate through life. That veteran player can help. And I think that's one thing when the game kind of got lost in years past, it was because we lost that veteran presence in the locker room. And so to me, the veteran presence is everything. You know, Chris Mullin getting on me because I'm a rookie. I would have paid him to do that. So, you know, it's really cool because just as much as they get on you, they help you when they explain the game.
Going up loud to my boy Judy Pitts.
It's like a big brother.
Oh, that's good to hear. The tough defending Favors and Gobert make up the big men. Mitchell is out there with Sefolosha. And it's Jerebko in at the small forward. That's the group right now for Utah. Favors can't get it to go.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Favors brings the double. Now the feed to Ingram. And we know this league is enjoying great success. The Players Union going into last season created a program, Chris, to fund health insurance for all retired players with 3 or more years of service.
Well, I'm proud of our Players Union. I hope that other sports take lead. You know, you take care of those that come before you. That's one thing in the NBA we always know, and the players will always respect. That's why it was a unanimous vote by the Players Association. It definitely was a proud moment. I'm proud of my NBA brothers.
Jazz have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting it even 50% from the field. Gobert double teamed.
Blizzard.
Jerebko kicks to Gobert.
Cat.
Mitchell passes to Gobert. Rocket 6. On the run. Mitchell's shot is good. Mitchell's got 28 points for the game.
And you can see there the defender gets caught up on the pick.
Team ball. Great execution on offense. Everyone working together. You wish you could have that on every play.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And for the Lakers, new leadership in the front office starting midway through last season. For a franchise that had lost some of its luster, the hope is they can return to their winning ways.
And now we present our Jordan Player of the Game.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger.
No. Yes, that's one.
Jake Crowder's checked in for Utah.
No.
Alright, wait, hold on.
No.
I need 2 more shots to get another triple-double.
You got 2 right.
Raul Neto comes in for Jerebko. And then for Los Angeles, Lopez comes in for Isaiah Thomas. And Channing Frye's subbed in for LeBron. To the middle, Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
Oh, he caught him in stride with the lead pass. Now that was time.
Last 2 are...
Utah has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And Chris, we're not accustomed to seeing top free agents spurn the Lakers, but that's what's been happening the last few years.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, there's different reasons. I mean, it's drafting. Some players want to go other places. The fact that the looming shadow of Kobe Bryant there. But we'll see if they can turn things around.
13 feet away.
Okay.
Rebounded by the Lakers. Red Hot's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Lopez outside. From about 16, nice touch on the bank shot.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Get the ball. Oh, I couldn't get the steal.
Neto, the pass to Gobert. Mitchell kicks to Gobert. It's interesting to see the impact of technology on the game, too. I heard LeBron James. A lot of players now review footage on a tablet when they check out their play.
Well, yeah, you know, back in the older days, a lot of us went to the locker room and you would go in the room and watch it on video. So it's the same.
Bro, that could be my rebound.
Type premise is just that, you know, technology is better.
That rebound could have counted. It didn't.
Because you want to know what you're doing wrong. You're all the coach on the floor. You're the quarterback, and LeBron especially is the quarterback of his offense. So it doesn't surprise me before that he's studying tape.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Neto kicks to Burks.
Burke.
It's good from long range.
And no fight left in the defense there after a teeth-rattling pick.
LA's gone 3 or 4 from downtown here in the fourth. From deep. And another 3 for the Lakers.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Neto kicks to Crowder. Sefolosha with it. Now guarded by Ingram. Here's Crowder. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
Nice work offensively, and Crowder caps it off inside.
Los Angeles has gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on
with the reverse.
An offensive
with the reverse, boy.
Right there. I mean,
too
great
good.
move in the lane and then the flush.
With just no way for the D to handle it. Utah has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Neto, the pass to Udo. Burks kicks to Cephalosha. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Okay.
On deep, Neto. He is held in by Los Angeles.
Right here, bro. Like you don't see me calling for ball.
Right now, how different would you say it is from
like
when
you don't
play?
hear me calling for ball, bro.
If there are a lot of differences, do you like the changes?
The NBA is much different from when I played. When I played, if you shot a jumper from the 15-foot range free throw line, they criticize you as a big fella. Now you have to be able to space the floor. If you were a big fella and led the break back then, they criticize you. Now you have a guy like Durant who is 6'11". So the game has changed from rules. It was so much more physical at the time. It was a slower pace. But, you know, that was then. I love the way that the game is now. I love that players have more freedom. I love that the pace is faster. You don't have to look back at your coach to have a play called every time. The trust is put in these players' skill sets. And so I love it, man. Anytime you can see Harden go to work, Durant go to work,
Get dunked on, boy. Get dunked on, boy.
Irving go to work.
Too good.
And just watch them play in an open offense. Man, it's a lot of fun. So, yeah, I like the changes and it was fun when I played as well.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Los Angeles.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution.
I'm too good, bro. Don't play with me, bro. Do not play with me.
With this win,
don't play with me.
6 victories on the season.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead.
Bro, how you still so good? God, I still got 8, bro.
And they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
Burks dishes to Cephalosha. Burks with it.
Look, 2.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. There's a good screen. Neto, the pass to Udo. Just 5 on the clock.
Oh my, yo.
Over Harts.
Brick.
Another miss by Utah. Takes a 3 on the money.
And leaving nothing to chance here on this game-clinching run.
Yeah, that offense shifted into high gear. I love the attack mindset.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily.
This crowd was stunned by the manner to 84 is the final score, yo.
You know what?
160.
I don't care what the matchup
to 84 is the final score, yo.
Team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Chris.
Hold on, let me check these stats.
It's strawberry.
I had 99 points, 3 boards, 11 assists, 8 steals, 1 block, 1 turnover. I missed 1 shot because I got blocked by Gobert, and I had 9 3-pointers, and I had 4 fouls. I got a 79 plus, and I got 120. I'm responsible for 126 points. Jordan Pitts had another good game, bro. He had 20 points, 5 boards, 2 assists, 5 steals, 1 block. He shot a hot 80% and he had 1 turnover. And he shot a hot 80% for 3-point. He had 1 offensive rebound and he had 1 foul. He got a 79 plus and he is responsible for
Don't think I like it.
24 points.
Weber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.
Why am I on
Get the cheese out of her boy.
So one of There's something what?
Alright, y'all. Next game going against the Detroit Pistons. It's really y'all. Alright, y'all. If y'all like this video, make like and subscribe to the channel, but turn that post notification so you never miss it. Go follow me on Pitts for y'all. Antonio 2593. And so to my second chain, Antonio Pitts. Peace, y'all. Love y'all. Peace, y'all. Love y'all. I'll see you guys in my next video. It's really y'all.